uh, the legendary cricketer Sri Saurav Ganguly here, who has taken out time to be here with all of us. बस अब से कुछ ही क्षणों के अंदर में हम हमारे कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत करेंगे, but before that, it's a humble request to everyone present here. It's a humble request to everyone present here to kindly settle down. Once you guys settle down, it will be easier for us to start the show. Requesting all our esteemed guests to kindly settle down. Thank you so much for taking our time and being here with all of us. आप सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आप सबने बेशकीमती वक्त निकाला और आप सब यहाँ पर हमारे परिवार के साथ में मौजूद हैं. Requesting people, those are standing at the side of this hall, to kindly settle down. जितने भी लोग इस हॉल के साइड में खड़े हैं, उनसे हमारी गुजारिश है to kindly settle down. Thank you. A very, very warm welcome to everyone present here. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. कैसे हैं आप सब? सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है? कैसे हैं आप सारे लोग? थोड़ी जोश, थोड़ी एनर्जी चाहिए, है ना? हम जब बीमार होते हैं, हम आपके पास में आते हैं. आप तो तंदुरुस्त हैं, तो आपकी थोड़ी जोश, थोड़ी एनर्जी चाहिए ना? कैसे हैं आप सब? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, a very, very warm welcome to this beautiful event, and today we are talking about a transformational journey जिसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे. But before that, I wanted to dedicate something to all the medicos out here. Are you ready to listen to me for next 40 seconds? Yes or no? Give me a yes or a no. मेरे को शोर पसंद है, मेरे को आवाज चाहिए. Yes or a no? All right, so to the doctors, to all the administrative people, those who are associated with this is for you guys. Can we have the music, please? ना कोई स्टेज, ना कोई तालियां, फिर भी आपने खुद को हम सबका फेवरेट हीरो बना लिया. जब हमारी सांसें उलझने लगी, उदासी छाने लगी, एक आप हो जिनसे उम्मीद की किरण जागी. कभी पीपी किट में लिपटे रहे, तो कभी आपने ही अपने परिवार से दूर होने के लाखों गम सहे. चेहरे पर शिकन नहीं आने दी, बस हर बार हर सांस को बचाने की कसम निभाते रहे. इसलिए मैं आरजे प्रवीण इस मंच पर खड़े होकर गर्व से कहता हूं, ना कोई स्टेज, ना कोई तालियां, फिर भी आपने खुद को हम सबका फेवरेट हीरो बना लिया। कोई ऐसा बचपन नहीं होगा जिसने डॉक्टर डॉक्टर नहीं खेला, पर सच में ऐसा कर पाए यह मौका हर किसी को कहां मिला। पर हर मिलने के पीछे कुछ खोना होता है, हर मिलने के पीछे कुछ खोना होता है। आईसीयू के सन्नाटों और वार्ड की सिसकियों को अपनाना होता है। सलाम है इस मंच से, सलाम है उन थकी आंखों को जिसने नींद से ज्यादा हमारी फिक्र की। नमन है उन सारे हाथों को जिसने बस कंधे पर हाथ रखकर दूसरों को जीने की उम्मीद दी। आप हो तो हम हैं, आपके कारण ही हमारा कल है। ना कोई स्टेज, ना कोई तालियां, फिर भी आपने खुद को हम सबका फेवरेट हीरो बना लिया, हम सबका फेवरेट हीरो बना लिया। बस नाम बदल रहा है, जुनून वही है। हर धड़कन में लोगों की सेवा और सच्चाई यही है। यह बदलाव नहीं, यह उड़ान है, आपकी मेहनत और मानवता की पहचान है। A very, very warm welcome to everyone present here. Thank you so much for healing the world and healing this society and doing what you've been doing for years. Ladies and gentlemen, कहते हैं कि हर शुभ कार्य से पहले हम अपने इष्ट देवता को नमन करते हैं। We light the lamp. It is rightly said that light is the symbol of truth, knowledge and prosperity. To mark the auspicious beginning of this event and invoke divine blessings, we will now commence the ceremonial lamp lighting ceremony. May I kindly invite our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward and do the honors of lighting the lamp. As the flame glows, may it illuminates the path of wisdom, compassion, and progress for us. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any further time, I would like to request our chief guest for the event, none other than Mr. Saurav Ganguly, to kindly come forward and help us in lighting the lamp. Along with that, may I now request Dr. Sudarshan Ballal, Chairman, Manipal Health Enterprise Limited, to be here with us. Along with that, Mr. Dilip Jose, MD and CEO of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited. May I also request Mr. Swajwal Vora, Chief Supply Chain Officer, Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, and Mr. Partho Das, Chief People Officer, Manipal Health Enterprises Limited. We have our dignitaries here for the lamp lighting ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, as we light this lamp, let it be a beacon of hope, healing, and humanity. Values that guide our journey forward. In this new chapter, may we all shine together with renewed strength and unity. हम चाहेंगे कि इस प्रदीप को जिस हिसाब से हमने प्रज्वलित किया है, हम अपनी तालियों से भी इस हॉल में एनर्जी को भर दें with all our good wishes as we move forward to a new tomorrow. Thank you to all our dignitaries for gracing this moment with your presence. With the lamp now lit, let this event proceed with the same brilliance and purpose, ladies and gentlemen. और कहते हैं कि हर शुभ कार्य की शुरुआत हमारे यहाँ पर हम गणपति जी की आराधना और वंदना के साथ में करते हैं। तो आज के इस कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत होगी गणेश जी की वंदना और आरती के साथ में। एक साथ हमारे साथ सारे मिलकर बोलेंगे गणपति बप्पा। So presenting on stage, ladies and gentlemen, a dance troupe जिन्होंने देश विदेश में अपना नाम कमाया है, and today they are here to entertain all of us and set the context for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. गणेश वंदना की प्रस्तुति डिफीट डांस ट्रुप के द्वारा। आइए हम और आप मिलकर के एक बार जरा ऑक्सीजन पास करेंगे हमारे आर्टिस्ट्स को। एंड बाय ऑक्सीजन व्हाट डू आई मीन? मैं हमेशा कहता हूं कि किसी भी आर्टिस्ट के लिए आपकी तालियां ऑक्सीजन का काम करती है। तो अगर आप थोड़ी ऑक्सीजन देते रहेंगे ना। All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at this performance and we'll be right back. Thank you.
सुख करता दुख हरता वार्ता विघ्ना सुख करता दुख हरता वार्ता विघ्नाची नुरवी पुरवी प्रेम कृपा जयाची सर्वांगी सुंदर उटी शेंदुराची कंठी झळके माळ मुक्ता फळाची जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ती दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ती जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव श्री गणेशाय नमः। सुख करता दुख हरता वार्ता विघ्नाची नुरवी पुरवी प्रेम कृपा जयाची सर्वांगी सुंदर उटी शेंदुराची कंठी झळके माळ मुक्ता फळांची जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ती दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ती जय देव जय देव रत्न खचित फारा तुझ गौरी कुमरा चंदनाची ओटी कुमकुम केशरा हिरे जडित मुकुट शोभतो बरा ऋण झुणतीनो पुरे चरणी घागरिया जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ती दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ती जय देव जय देव।
गोंधळी आम्ही आंब्याचे गोंधळी आम्ही आंब्याचे गोंधळी
অসাধারণ পারফরম্যান্স আমরা দেখলাম এই মুহূর্তে what a great and a brilliant performance ladies and gentlemen by the defeat dance troupe. It's time for us to take this event forward. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this dance performance deserved one more round of applause from everyone present here. Kintu arektu jode haat tali hole bhalo hoy. Okay, it's time to welcome our dignitary here on stage. But before we welcome him, मैं उनके बारे में कहना चाहूँगा कि before the light of wisdom graces this stage, let us honor a healer, a guide, a sage. A name, ladies and gentlemen, that echoes in the corridors of care, with hands that heal and a heart that's very rare. Since 1991, यानी कि 1991 से, his light has shone bright, guiding Manipal with vision and might. A mentor, a leader in service profound, where empathy and excellence together are found. Ladies and gentlemen, with deep respect, I would like to call this gentleman on stage, but before I welcome him, मैं उनकी philosophy पे आपको दो लाइनें कहना चाहूँगा कि ये कहते हैं तरकश वो होती है जिसमें पुराने ज़माने में तीर रखे जाते थे. तो ये कहते हैं कि उम्मीदों के तरकश में कोशिश का तू तीर जिंदा रख. लाइनें अच्छी लगी तो तालियां जरूर दीजिएगा इनके लिए. ये कहते हैं कि उम्मीदों के तरकश में कोशिश का तू तीर जिंदा रख, हार जा अपनी जिंदगी में सब कुछ, मगर सब कुछ फिर से जीतने की उम्मीद जिंदा रख, जीतने की उम्मीद जिंदा रख. So ladies and gentlemen, a man who believes in this philosophy, it's time to welcome him here on stage. We are honored, so with warmth and pride, I would like to welcome the chairman, Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, none other than Dr. H. Sudarshan Balal. Please welcome him with a round of applause from everyone present here. आइए हम सब मिलकर जरा जोरदार तालियां देकर के उनका स्वागत करें इस मंच पर.
A very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Before I say anything more, I would like to compliment the extraordinary Josh of the troupe and also our MC. I don't think I'll be any match to the extraordinary energy that we saw on the stage today. Be as it may, it's a very, very proud day for us at Manipal to be here today for the integration with America, and we are going to surge on as a major healthcare giver in this beautiful city of Kolkata. At the outset, I would like to welcome Mr. Saurav Ganguly, the chief guest of the day, Mr. Dilip Jose, our dynamic MD and CEO of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, His deputy, who's always behind the stage, Karthik, who doesn't like to come on stage but has done tremendous amount of work with Dilip in making this happen. Senior members, doctors and faculty of MHEPL and Medica, which are now part of the Manipal family, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you on this wonderful occasion this afternoon. We are privileged to have with us today Mr. Sourav Ganguly. A round of applause, please. A renowned cricketer, former cricket captain, president of the BCCI, citizen extraordinaire of Kolkata, who has done the country proud and is the recipient of the prestigious Padma Award, in addition to the numerous other awards that he has won. He has many nicknames, if I may use some, Sourav. Of course, he has been known as the Prince of Kolkata, coined by none other than Geoffrey Boycott, Maharaj or Emperor, and Dada, all of which pay tribute to his prowess and status on and off the field. A very warm welcome to you, Mr. Ganguly. We could not have chosen any person better than Mr. Ganguly for today's event in this historic, wonderful, sports-loving city of Kolkata. We at Manipal are delighted to be in this wonderful city of Kolkata, also known as the City of Joy, popularized by Dominique Lepierre's novel by the same name, which reflects the city's vibrant culture, resilient spirit, and ability to find joy amidst various challenges. This is indeed also the right occasion for people who have just joined us at the Manipal family to reminisce about the rich legacy of Manipal. Founded by the late visionary founder, Padma Shri Dr. T.M.A. Pai, Kasturba Medical College was established way back in 1953 in a forest of Manipal. No one would believe that it was a tiger-infested forest in the middle of nowhere where Dr. T.M.A. Pai set up his medical college 72 years ago. And this is also, as far as we know, the first private-public partnership where a private medical college partnered with a government hospital, Wenlock Hospital at Mangalore, to set up clinical training in medicine. He was an extraordinary educationist, health reformer, and banker. His illustrious son, Padma Bhushan Dr. Ramdas Pai, carried his legacy forward with an exponential growth and expanded our footprints across the globe with medical colleges and universities across the globe, the most famous of which is Manipal Academy of Higher Education, an institute of eminence for the last many decades. Our first foray into private healthcare sector was the flagship hospital, Manipal Hospital, Bangalore, in 1991. His entrepreneurial son, Dr. Ranjan Pai, along with our investors, Temasek, TPG, and others, has taken it to a totally different level, and we have grown to be one of the largest healthcare enterprises in the country. And hope to have, with Dilip's indulgence, over 50 hospitals, more than 12,000 beds in 24 cities in the near future. We are proud that we have a huge presence in this wonderful city of joy and Eastern India, and are committed to deliver nothing but the best to our patients. We appreciate the hard work by both the Manipal team under Dilip's leadership and the Medica team that made it possible to integrate Medica and Manipal so that we can surge ahead in Kolkata. I'm truly proud that these two highly respected healthcare entities have come together. Believe it or not, I have been with Manipal for over 5 decades, starting as a student way back well before you were born in 1970, till date, except for my stint abroad. What I'm really very, very proud about Manipal is its culture of honesty, integrity, transparency, ethical practice, and professional management. Believe me, as most of you will probably let me know in a few years, Manipal is truly a great place to work in. Our long-term goals are not to be the largest healthcare entity alone, but be the most respected and sought-after healthcare destination in the country, delivering high-class quality Medicare to our citizens. I do believe we as a combined force can achieve these goals. Our clinical expertise speaks for itself. The trust of our patients have in us is very, very humbling. And being one of the oldest corporate hospitals in the industry is a testament to our legacy. As an organization, we have evolved with times, making strides in research, healthcare, and infrastructure. But amidst all the changes, our values remain unwavering. Patient centricity, clinical excellence, and ethical practices in medicine have been our guiding principles from day one, and they always will be. Moving forward, let's continue to embody empathy, integrity, and excellence in everything we do. Let's embrace innovation and new technology to enhance the care we provide, but without forgetting the human touch and the service with a smile attitude. Once again, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to this event. In closing, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you, our teams, partners, investors, most of all our patients and communities. Together, we are embarking on a new chapter filled with promise and endless opportunities to make a real difference. Thank you. God bless. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just heard it from Dr. H. Sudarshan Balal, Chairman, Manipal Hospitals. He's one of India's leading nephrologists and a respected figure in healthcare industry. Dr. Balal has been an integral part of Manipal Hospital since 1991. मैं चाहूँगा कि आप सारे लोग मिलकर के एक बार जरा जोरदार तालियां देंगे सर के लिए. Please put your hands together. It's time to welcome another dignitary here on stage, ladies and gentlemen. He's joined Manipal Hospitals in the year 2017. He steered the organization through transformative growth. Under his leadership, the network has expanded from just over 5,000 beds to a remarkable, मैं चाहूंगा कि जोरदार तालियां आएंगी आप सबकी तरफ से, to a remarkable 10,500 beds, driven by strategic expansion and landmark acquisitions. With the recent addition of Sahyadri Group, the network now stands at an impressive 12,000 beds across 49 hospitals, placing Manipal Hospitals amongst the largest healthcare networks in India. We are few steps away from a half century of hospitals. यानी कि सिर्फ एक hospital दूर है. इस बात पे जोरदार तालियां तो बनती है यार आप सबकी तरफ से. So please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the MD and CEO of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, none other than Mr. Dilip Jose. Please put your hands together as we welcome him here on stage.
Dr. Sudarshan Balal, our chairman, cricketing icon, and the chief guest of today, Mr. Saurav Ganguly, invited guests, and my wonderful colleagues from across Medica and Manipal. Good afternoon, and it's truly a privilege for me to be here as we launch the brand and as we complete the process of integration of Medica into the Manipal family. Before I get to that, I was thinking, this is the fourth brand launch and fourth integration that we are doing in the last 5 years. And one thing which is striking, I don't know how many of us were there for all the four. The first two, which happened in 2021 and 2022, Columbia Asia Hospital and Vikram Hospital in Bangalore, our chief guest was Rahul Dravid. Last year, when we did the integration of AMRI into Manipal, Saurabh, this is for you. Our chief guest was VVS Lakshman. The venue was just across the road at JW Marriott. And today we are privileged to have Saurabh. So there is something about the team that you captained that year, which either that Manipal feels in sync with, but the other option, of course, is we got a cricket crazy organizing team, and and we would always have cricketers as the chief guest. And when we do the integration of Sahyadri in the next year in Pune, I don't think there is much to guess who would be the chief guest in Pune, that, when we do the brand launch of Sahyadri. So we would have one more cricketer joining us that time, and we hope to have you also there in Pune next year. As we talk of integration of these two organizations, I wanted to make 3 points. The first one, of course, is what Dr. Balal alluded to. Dr. Balal talked a few times about culture of the organization, culture of Manipal. And one fairly easy definition of culture is, whether it is a culture within our family or culture in an organization, is it is a sum total of all the interactions of everybody, whether it is a family or the organization. And when he talked about the culture of Manipal, something that we should reflect on, we are today a 35,000 strong organization. As of now, we have 35,000 people in the Manipal Health Enterprises, which includes Medica. And Dr. Balal talked about that our beginning many years ago, the fountainhead where we started operations. So if we look at that, out of this 35,000 people, maybe a fraction, 4,000 or 5,000 people are from that so-called original Manipal, where it all started. The rest, everybody, every one of these 35,000 people have come together, we have all come together through partnerships and acquisitions. Even before we acquired Columbia Asia in the peak of COVID in 2020, if we look at the organization before COVID as Manipal, the original Manipal, that too had acquisitions. Our hospital in Jaipur, our hospital in Vijayawada, our hospital in Salem, all have come through acquisitions. So therefore, out of these 35,000 people, and we are proud of our culture, and the culture is driven by everybody who have come along, not only the original group of people who were there, when Manipal began. So I think each time more people come in, now we're talking about, hopefully we'll have Sahyadri happening in the next few months. We will acquire and we will become one larger organization. I think every time we add people, every time more people come to our family, our culture gets enhanced. I know talking about homeopathy in a room full of allopathic doctors is a bit of a risk, but let me say, the theory of homeopathy is that the more the molecule is diluted, the more potent it becomes. That's what the theory of homeopathy is. And therefore, more people come to Manipal, and more that the original Manipal gets diluted, it looks like we are becoming more and more potent, more and more inclusive, more and more empowering. I think that's a great culture. And I'm grateful for everything that the incoming team from Medica will do to enhance our culture and to take the Manipal values forward. The second point I wanted to make is about brand. We are talking about brand launch today, the point about brand. What does it mean that, to a patient or a family who comes to our hospital, what does it mean when we say Manipal as a brand? I think it's about what the patient or the family perceives, or what the patient or the family experiences when they come to us, when they come to Manipal. And that's what, to me at least, that's what the brand does. So for us, what does it mean? For Manipal, to my mind, the brand is superlative. The experience that patients would get would be superlative outcomes, transparency and honesty, I think an orientation to service, and above all, the feeling that we are an organization with the heart in the right place. And Medica is pretty much the same, whether Medica might have said it in other words, the same concept or the same thoughts, they might have expressed in other words, but the intent that Medica has also is the same. So therefore, even when the name on the building changes tomorrow from Medica to Manipal, the soul remains the same. That's what I would want to tell my colleague from Medica, the new colleague from Medica, that even when the building would have Manipal sporting, Manipal as the name sporting on it, nothing changes as far as the soul is concerned. We will go together, we will enhance the values, we will work together, we will build together, and we will grow together. So please don't think this change of brand takes away anything from what you all have built over the last 20 or 25 years. We are only adding to it, and we are growing, and we will continue to grow. The last point I would want to make is the opportunities. The compare talked about we are the largest healthcare group in the country today, with the Sahyadri acquisition that we announced a few days ago, which is yet to come through for regulatory reasons. It should come through. We are by far the largest hospital network in the country, 12,000 beds, 49 hospitals. Our 50th hospital would open in 2 months' time in Bangalore. So we would have the half century that everybody is hoping for. And we are by far the largest in Eastern region. But along with this size comes responsibility. Along with power comes responsibility. And I think that is something that we should be conscious of. And along with that, it also brings us opportunities that, we are by far the biggest group in east of India. We have 5 hospitals in Bangalore. We have 1 in Bhubaneswar. We have hospitals in Siliguri. We have a large hospital in Gangtok. So we are the largest group in the east. And it gives us an opportunity to transform the healthcare landscape of the region. Saurav was talking about it earlier when we caught up and as soon as he reached, that healthcare needs transformation in the east. And this is an opportunity which we have as individuals and as enterprise. We have that opportunity to transform healthcare. I think that is something that we should grab with both hands. This is an opportunity to leave a mark as an organization, leave a legacy as individuals. This is something that we should look at. This is bigger than all of us as individuals. And I hope as a team we would do that. There is a quote from the inaugural address of John F. Kennedy. If I recall, it was in 1961 when he got inaugurated as the president of US. And a comment that he made in that inaugural address is, ask not what the country can do for you. Ask not what the country can do for you. Ask what he can do for the country. I think that is something that we should reflect on as a team. As we become the largest, it is not about us, not about our organization. What is that we will do for the society and the community? I think that's the responsibility that we should embrace. I take great privilege in welcoming the colleagues from Medica into the Manipal family. You will add great value, you will add great skill sets, and you will bring in adorable culture, appreciable culture to the integrated organization. It's my great privilege to welcome you all into the Manipal family. And before I conclude, let me also take a minute to thank the team that put this event together. There's a fashion show coming up, and a lot of thoughts have gone into this whole exercise. Let me also congratulate the team for doing it well. All the very best. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dilip Jose, for your kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to take you to this transformational journey. आइए हम और आप मिल करके इस transformation का हिस्सा बने. क्या आप तैयार हैं इसके लिए? Yes or no? Are you ready for this? मुझे सुनाई थोड़ा कम देता है, मुझे थोड़ी जोश और एनर्जी चाहिए होती है. Are you guys ready for this? तो हर बदलाव जो है वो एक नई कहानी, एक नया इतिहास रचता है. I would request our dignitaries to kindly step forward as we transition ourselves to a new tomorrow. मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा डॉक्टर सुदर्शन बलाल सर से, मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा मिस्टर दिलीप जोश सर से, एंड मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा हमारे अपने दादा यानी सौरव गांगुली सर से टू काइंडली कम फॉरवर्ड एंड स्टैंड देयर. आप सारे लोग यहां आ जाएं, खड़े हों. जब हम काउंटडाउन देना सर 5 से लेकर के 1 तक का काउंटडाउन दें, तो हम चाहेंगे कि आप अपने फिंगरप्रिंट्स वहां पर दर्ज करें एट द काउंट ऑफ 5 to 1. एंड दिस काउंटडाउन विल बी गिवन बाय दिस स्पेशल टीम जो यहां पर बैठी हुई है. Are you in with it? Are you in? Okay. So with me, say 5. And 1. सिर्फ तालियों से काम नहीं चलने वाला इस बार. आई थिंक वी ऑल शुड से 3 cheers फॉर मणिपाल हॉस्पिटल. हिप हिप. अरे यार थोड़ा जोश होना चाहिए ना. हिप 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 हिप. ऑलराइट. सो जो चेंज है, जो बदलाव है, जिसकी कहानी हम सुन रहे हैं, आई थिंक amongst us there's this legend who has seen the transformation. अपनी लाइफ में, अपने करियर में उन्होंने बहुत कुछ देखा, but he never gave up. So it's time, ladies and gentlemen, that we welcome him here on stage. But before we welcome him, मैं उनके बारे में कहना चाहूंगा कि सपनों की जमीन पर जब इन्होंने कदम रखा, हमने उसी दिन बदलाव यानी चेंज का नाम हमारे दादा यानी सौरव गांगुली रखा। आंखों में जुनून और उनकी सोच में आत्मविश्वास, कोलकाता की गलियों से लिख दिया उन्होंने बदलाव का एक नया इतिहास। क्रिकेट की भूमि में चुपचाप कृष्ण का किरदार अदा किया और वीरू, युवी, जहीर, माही, गौतम जैसे पांडवों को उन्होंने तैयार किया। हार के मुंह से छीन लाना जीत, এটা আমাদের दादा बार बार করেছে रिपीट, है कि ना? कि हार के मुंह से छीन लाना जीत हमारे दादा ने बार बार किया रिपीट। जिद, गुरूर और कमबैक की उम्मीद हमें हमेशा रही बहुत बहुत ज्यादा जब मैदान पर आप थे दादा। इंडियन क्रिकेट को बदलाव की राह दिखाई, आंखों में आंखें डालने की हिम्मत आपने सिखाई। कुछ बदलाव, कुछ चेंज, कुछ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन अच्छे के लिए होते हैं। न हार मानने की क्षमता हो तभी तो दादा बनने के हम असल में हकदार होते हैं। कि बदलाव की किताब में, चेंज की किताब में सौरव गांगुली एक अध्याय है ऐसा जिसे देखकर हर कोई कहे हम बनना चाहते हैं हमारे दादा जैसा, हम बनना चाहते हैं हमारे दादा जैसा। लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, प्लीज वेलकम अ लीडर who has changed the way we look at cricket nowadays. Please welcome one and only Saurav Ganguly.
Thank you, Praveen. Respected Dr. Sudarshan Balal, the chairman of Manipal Group, Mr. Dilip Josh, other members from the Manipal Group from different parts of India, my doctor friends here who are probably the most important this afternoon, other guests, members of the Manipal Group, ladies and gentlemen. I take this opportunity to thank the Manipal Group, Dr. Sudarshan, Mr. Dilip, for inviting me here this afternoon for launching their new logo in Bengal. As he rightfully said, before coming here and before we entered this hall, I was sitting with them in a room next door. And when I spoke to them, I said, you know, the first thing when I got invited for this function a couple of days ago, and when I came to know that Manipal Group has taken over quite a few hospitals in Calcutta, I was happy beyond imagination. And I say this honestly because, you know, medicine, hospitals is such an important part of any ecosystem, any city, any country. And the arrival of Manipal Group to the state of West Bengal, to the city of Calcutta, couldn't have been anything better for all of us and all the citizens of West Bengal. We know that health, medicine is so important in our society. And when a respectable, trustable organization like Manipal Group of Hospitals come to our city, there cannot be anything better than this. Since the time I've grown up as a young boy, and as I went through various years of my life as a sportsman, as various professional appointments, the most important thing and something which I felt which was very much needed in this part of the world was proper medical facilities. When you see many of your family people, your friends, their older parents travel to Chennai, travel to Hyderabad, travel to Vellore, travel to Bangalore for treatment, you realize that how important is the health sector and in any part of our country. You know, various times when we have seen our cousins, our sisters, our brothers get treated, They go to Bangalore, they go to Hyderabad to get the best treatment. And with the arrival of Manipal group of hospitals to our state, it raises the hopes of millions of boys, girls, elderly people who are residing in this part of the world. We expect the best of medical treatment. There are some fantastic doctors in this room who I have known for many, many years, and I know how much support and care they take for the people of our society. For them, it will be a huge opportunity to associate themselves with the Manipal group of hospitals, because when the name Manipal gets attached to all the hospitals which they have taken over with the MRI, the Medica, the Columbia Asia Hospital, you expect nothing but the best of support to all the ailing patients in our state of West Bengal. Not just in terms of doctors, not in terms of just support, but also for the infrastructure which is so much required in this city. I was hearing Dr. Sudarshan speak about change. For me, change is absolutely inevitable in life. Whatever you do, whether you're a sportsman, whether you're a businessman, whether you're a medical practitioner, change is something which cannot be stopped, and change is inevitable, and change is absolutely necessary for any society to progress. And with your entry to the state of West Bengal as a citizen, as a young, and as an individual, you expect that change in the medical setup in the days and the time to come. You spoke about Rahul Dravid, being a part of a function in Bangalore, VVS Lakshman in Calcutta, two of my very dear friends. And when you speak about change, I always relate to the change of Indian cricket during our time to these very special personalities. Not forgetting the name of the great Sachin Tendulkar, Anil Kumble. Anil Kumble came from the city of Bangalore, where Manipal Hospitals, the head office, and they're based out. So all these young players at that stage created a change in Indian cricket, not only in terms of their caliber, not only in terms of their quality, but in terms of their attitude towards the game. Indian cricket always had talent, always had special players over a long period of time. A country which produces players like Gavaskar, Kapil Dev, Kohli, Chandrasekhar, Prasanna, Vishwanath, Mohinder, Ramanath. It just goes to show that there was never lack of talent in India. But what needed to change was attitude, mindset, and the way we looked at things. And the two players and some of the others who've not been a part of the Manipal group over the years have shown these biggest characteristics of being able to create that change and, most importantly, adapt to that change. And I'm sure with the entry of Manipal group of hospitals to our city, to our state, the change in medical facilities will be beneficial to the millions of people who need it desperately. My support to the brand, my support to Manipal hospitals will be in whatever way you want in the years to come, in the days to come. And I'm sure with your technical support, with your brilliance, and with the support of some of the outstanding doctors of our city, the medical system in the state will reach newer heights. Thank you for inviting me here. Thank you for making me a part of this wonderful afternoon and the evening to follow. And I'm sure that the people from this state will benefit enormously, not only from your professionalism, but from the care, because hospitals, doctors, medical support is beyond finance and beyond business. It's about the society as a whole. And I'm sure with the quality and the characteristics and the reputation you bring in, you'll bring that to our city of West Bengal as well. And I'm sure the elderly people who find so hard to travel outside the city to get the best medical support will no longer have to do that. So thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much for for acquiring hospitals one after the other in our state of West Bengal, and hopefully with the upgradation, all of us, all the citizens will get what they want. Thank you so much and wish you all the very best in your journey.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ganguly, for sharing your kind words with everyone present here. And very rightly said, जैसे कि दादा ने कहा थोड़ी देर पहले कि बहुत बार हमने देखा है कि कुछ हो जाता है तो लोग कहते हैं कि हम साउथ की तरफ चलते हैं, वहाँ पर बेहतर इलाज होगा. But that's a myth. I completely believe in it. And with now Manipal Hospital spreading across 19 cities and so many hospitals, so many doctors, it is easy to get all these services here in the city of Joy, Kolkata. So I think that deserves a bigger round of applause from everyone present here. तो आइए अब इस प्रोग्राम को हम थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ाते हैं, and it's time for some entertainment and for some fun. As we are surging ahead, we have a special dance performance lined up here by the Defeat Dance Troupe. तो आइए हम थोड़ा उन तक ऑक्सीजन पास ऑन करेंगे. और ऑक्सीजन कैसे पास करना है? All right, you guys know it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy this performance, and I'll be right back after this. Thank you.
Bell bottoms, go, go, bell bottoms, go, bell bottoms, go, go, bell bottoms. Nothing to lose, far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim, far away, far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know that Amri Hospital has also been through this transition from Amri to Manipal Hospital. So we have few videos which we wanted to showcase you to understand what Manipal stands for and what this transformation journey looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the LED screen as we play the video.
We were all looking forward for Manipal coming in.
I think the journey has been fantastic.
It was a mixed feeling. Some were very positive, very enthusiastic about the new changes coming in, and some were a bit little anxious.
My experience over the past 1 year has been wonderful.
You know, there have been a few transformations for good. The first was the making it a paperless hospital. Digitization, I think, was the biggest thing. Having electronic health record, both in inpatient and outpatient. You see, with this chain of hospitals that we have across India, east, west, south, and now so many in Calcutta, I think is the collaboration between the different physicians that we have in these hospitals and exchange ideas, exchange expertise will be very important.
That Manipal culture is an empathy which is embedded, which is wrapped in professionalism. They have helped us to embrace the more user-friendly technology.
Patient centricity, ethical practice, and values to be respected. Be it an X-ray or a CT scan delivery, report delivery time, or a blood test being delivered on time, or how the pharmacy is reacting to the changes or reacting. Even theaters, in what time was the patient called to the OT, are we adhering to the timelines? So that was a huge difference.
It has brought up a lot of satisfaction for the patients and for us also. It's a good experience that patient care is a priority for this group, because we have never believed, I have never believed in marketing or sales. Patients bring patients, and that is what Manipal is promoting.
Yeah, see, there's a tagline in Manipal, life is on. I can say by one thing that Manipal ensures the service included not only diagnosis, it really ensured that lives remain on in Manipal.
We can very proudly say that we are the first digital NABH accredited hospital in East India.
Now we have various ways through which we can connect to patients, thus making me feel more satisfied and comfortable. Patients who are coming to us, they need not to go out. If the service which I am not having, I can refer to my adjacent unit, I can refer to Medica, I can refer to Mukundapur, I can refer to Broadway. So people coming to, they are getting the service within the Manipal.
I think the emphasis in Manipal, which I really like, is if things go wrong, we don't try to blame the person. We try to find out why it has gone wrong on the process, and then focus on the process itself to make it even more watertight, and delivery should be better.
So with all specialists, all facilities available, huge number of beds, quality care, that is the way we are going to surge ahead.
See, the journey from Amri to Manipal can be best described as a metamorphosis of culture. The core value of service was with us since Amri. It has been further strengthened with Manipal cultures.
During my journey, I have been introduced to better technology culture and seen a seamless patient-centric care that truly is surge ahead.
I'm feeling proud to be a member of Manipal Hospital.
धीरे धीरे आ रही आवाजें लेकिन आएंगी, धीरे धीरे और बढ़ती जाएंगी, तालियां बढ़ती जाएंगी आपकी. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the final leg of this. मेरी जो बातचीत है हम उसके आखिरी पड़ाव पे हैं, and I just gonna take 30 seconds more to introduce the next act. But before that, can we have the music, please? कि ये बदलाव जो है वो डराता है, सच है. बदलाव जो है, चेंज हमेशा डराता है, ये सच है. पर उसी में छिपा हुआ अगला सच है. सिर्फ नाम का चेंज नहीं, ये भरोसे का विस्तार है. अब टेक्निक से लेकर टीम, हमारे पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज अपार है. हम और आप मणिपाल हॉस्पिटल का है हिस्सा. है हम हिस्सा? यस और नो? हम और आप हैं मणिपाल हॉस्पिटल का हिस्सा. इंडिया की मेडिकल फैसिलिटी को बदलने वाला एक खूबसूरत सा किस्सा. तो क्यों ना हम और आप मिलकर इस चेंज को, इस बदलाव को अपने दिल, दिमाग और मेरी तरह अपने सीने से लगाएं। तो क्यों ना हम और आप मिलकर इस चेंज को, इस बदलाव को अपने दिल, दिमाग और सीने से लगाएं। हम बढ़ते हुए भारत के लिए, हम ईस्टर्न इंडिया के सबसे बड़े लार्जेस्ट मेडिकल नेटवर्क बनने के लिए एक बार जरा खड़े होकर जोरदार तालियां बजाएं। एक बार खड़े होकर जरा जोरदार तालियां बजाएं। एवरीवन प्रेजेंट हियर, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, वेलकम टू द Manipal Hospitals Group, the largest network in the Eastern India, और पूरे भारत वर्ष में 12,000 बेड्स, इतने सारे डॉक्टर्स, इतनी सारी फैसिलिटीज. And today, ladies and gentlemen, the way I am wearing this Manipal Hospitals with a lot of pride, there are a lot of people amongst you जो इस वक्त इस स्टेज के पीछे खड़े हैं. आप ही जैसे लोग हैं, आप ही के लोग हैं जो इस वक्त इस स्टेज के पीछे खड़े हैं. एंड दे आर गोना कम एंड टेक द सेंटर स्टेज, और वो अपने दिल में, अपने दिमाग में सिर्फ मणिपाल हॉस्पिटल्स के लिए प्यार और सम्मान लेकर के स्टेज पर आने वाले हैं. We present to you a beautiful fashion show, ladies and gentlemen, choreographed by a lot of experts, जिनके बारे में हम आपको थोड़ी देर में आप बताएंगे. बट ये सारे लोग जो हैं, जो इस स्टेज पर आने वाले हैं, তারা কিন্তু প্রফেশনাল নয়, তারা আমাদের মতনই স্টাফ এবং অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেটিভ পিপল. ফিউ অফ দেম আর ডক্টর্স এজ वेल, बट फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम दे आर टेकिंग द सेंटर स्टेज एंड वॉकिंग द रैम्प. सो मैं चाहूंगा कि आप और हम मिलकर के इस फैशन शो के दौरान उन तक ऑक्सीजन पास ऑन करते रहेंगे, जोरदार तालियां देते रहेंगे. लेट्स गो अहेड एंड एंजॉय दिस फैशन शो, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. হাততালি কিন্তু জোরে চাই. confidence of Manipal Group. হাততালিগুলো থেমে গেলে চলবে না, একটু জোরে হাততালিগুলো এলে ভালো হয়। সঙ্গে সঙ্গে তালে তালে সবার হাততালিগুলো। Everyone, come on, give it up. This is your team. Everyone. পাগলা খাবি কি ঝাঁজে মরে যাবি? Manipal Hospital with so much of pride and elegance. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great team effort from everyone.
I've been watching you.
थोड़ी जोरदार तालियां दीजिए इन सबके लिए. Everyone, come on. Everybody, come on. Put your hands together. Tale, tale. It's a special fashion show here, where people
Shilana. Oh no, I'm not perfect. I came from ruthless times. I said you and I. Look into my eyes, sleeping and sacrifice. What's goes on my mind? Trying to survive. I'm not perfect. I came from ruthless times. I said you and I.
Walking the ramp, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are about to welcome the people जिनको देखते ही तालियां और सीटियां पड़नी चाहिए. Today they are part of this transformational journey. In your august presence, we would be welcoming all our models on stage one by one. Are you ready for this? Come on, give it up. Zordar taaliyan honi chahiye before we welcome them here. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll start with Prabir Chakraborty. Next up, we're gonna welcome our next model, Pankaj Gupta. আপনাদের হাততালির মধ্যেই আমি এই মুহূর্তে মঞ্চে ডেকে নেব আমাদের পরবর্তী মডেল অনিতা মুক্তি বেক. Next up, I would request Mr. Jagannath to kindly come and take the center stage. Next up, we would like to request Santosh Kumar. And to tell you a fact, ladies and gentlemen, they're the oldest people in the organization. Those who have seen Medica growing and now a part of Manipal hospitals. Next up, Kameshwar Sharma. So आपकी जोरदार तालियों के बीच में मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा नेक्स्ट मॉडल को रवि शंकर प्रसाद. And now let's welcome Kaveri Kundu. এরপরে আমরা দেখে নেব সঞ্জীব দত্তা রয়. সঞ্জীব দত্তা রয়. Next up, we would like to welcome Ognijit Guho Mojumdar. হাততালিগুলো কমে যাচ্ছে কিন্তু একটু জোরে চাই. Next up, we would like to welcome Sukumar Jana. Up next, Totande. Totande. এরপরে আমরা দেখে নেব অর্ণব দেকে. অর্ণব দে. Next up, we'll invite on stage Mr. Swaroop. They're the pillars of Manipal Hospital now, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not the least, I would like to welcome on stage Dr. Kamlesh Chattopadhyay. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful fashion show here by all our people, all the Manipal people. I think they deserve the biggest round of applause from everyone present here. Can you all put your hands together and make some noise for Manipal Hospitals? Hip hip! Woo! Hip hip! Hip hip! क्या बात?
You know why? We're just happy people. Take me to higher places.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, almost towards the end of the show, and I think now I can afford to crack a joke. बहुत देर से मैंने खुद को दबा के रखा था, बट मैं सिर्फ यही पूछना चाहता हूँ यार. एक तो पहले ना सारे लोगों के लिए जरा जोरदार तालियां दीजिएगा. Please put your hands together once again. What a wonderful effort by the entire team. बस मेरा सवाल यही था, टीम सारी यहाँ पर थी, तो हॉस्पिटल कौन देख रहा था? All right. Jokes apart, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude this event, this wonderful event, this transitional journey that we have all been through, it's time to welcome our dignitary who's going to come here and give a vote of thanks to everyone present here. So मैं चाहूँगा कि उनको जब हम इस मंच पर बुलाएं, आप सारे लोग मिल करके एक तो जोड़े हाथ ताली देबो हमरा, हाथ ताली दिए ओना के स्वागत জানাবো আমরা এই মঞ্চে. Please put your hands together as we welcome our regional marketing head East, Dr. Arun Chakraborty. Please welcome him with a round of applause, everyone. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. I would like to conclude this speech with a quote from Steve Jobs. Any great organization is not done by individual person. It is done by a group of people, a team which does work with a common goal and vision. Today, what Manipal is, one Manipal, we are in south, east, west, and north. So this is one Manipal. So on behalf of Manipal Hospitals, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to each one of you who are there here for this iconic event. This, of course, a momentous event for all of us because it is the celebration of collaboration of Medica into Manipal, and this is not possible by individual person. It is possible by a group of clinicians, staff, and everyone coming together for a common vision and goal. I would like to extend my deepest and heartfelt thanks from all 35,000 employees of Manipal to our own Dada, the Prince of Kolkata, the Maharaja, Saurav Ganguly, for being here even in this busy schedule. I am being very thankful because he landed at 2 a.m. in the morning and he's here right fresh now. On behalf of Manipal, we thank you, sir. And secondly, the icon of Manipal, the chairman of Manipal Hospitals, Dr. H. Sudarshan Ballal. Sir, thank you for being here and leading us from the front always for nearly 4 to 5 decades. And the special thanks to our own visionary leader and also my own visionary leader and also people from all hospital industries, Dilip Jose, MD and CEO. Sir, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for the clarity of focus that you have given to us, which will motivate us to take more challenges in the future. A special thanks to senior leadership team from Bangalore, Karthik Rajgopal, Deepak Venugopal, Madhur Gopal, Partha Das, Sojwal Vora, sir, you have been here supporting us for the entire transformation from all 4 entities, starting from Columbia Asia till Medica. Thank you, sir, once again. Our special thanks to all our associate departments, HR, marketing, sales, clinical department, housekeeping, security. Thanks for all of you for making this event a great success. Special thanks to our partners, Lintas, DNA, venue partners, ITC Gardenia, and then our own RJ Praveen, who made this show a fantastic show, and then rest of the team members. And finally, I would conclude to say that whatever happens, it is for the good, and then it is the teamwork, it is not an individual person. Thank you once again for making this event a great success.
Thank you so much, Arun, sir. I believe I'll get to see a few of you in the evening as well. But it's time for me to conclude this part of the event. So before concluding, जो मैं हर बार कहता हूँ वो मैं वापस कह के जाऊँगा, because I always believe that there is a chance that we'll meet again. So मैं हर event में कहता हूँ कि निगाहों पर अपने सितारों को रख लो, बहुत काली अंधेरी रात होगी, मुसाफिर हो तुम भी, मुसाफिर है हम भी, दोबारा आपसे कहीं न कहीं जरूर मुलाकात होगी. Thank you so much everyone for being here, for being a part of this journey. But before I end, I just want to tell you guys that there is an experience zone for all of you right behind you. आपके ठीक पीछे आपको वो white दीवार दिख रही होगी, उसके ठीक पीछे चले जाएंगे तो वहाँ पर एक experience zone है where you can experience everything of Manipal Group. Please go and have a look at it. Thank you so much, guys.